Look, I've spent years watching passengers do things on planes that make flight attendants quietly lose their minds. And today, I'm pulling back the curtain on all of it. Because whether you realize it or not, there's a very good chance you've committed at least one of these cardinal sins of air travel, probably without even knowing it. Stick around because number 4 is something almost every single passenger does, and flight crews genuinely dreaded every single flight. Let's start with number 1, and this one sets the tone for everything else. Ringing the call button for things you could absolutely handle yourself. That little button above your seat is not a room service bell. It exists for genuine emergencies and legitimate needs that require crew assistance. But passengers ring it to ask what time they land, to request a napkin, or to ask if there are any snacks available. Here's something most travelers don't know. Flight attendants are responsible for the safety of everyone on that aircraft. When they're sprinting back to your seat, because you want to know if there's apple juice, they're being pulled away from safety duties, security monitoring, and helping passengers with actual needs. One call for curiosity kills the efficiency of the entire cabin. Save the button for when you genuinely need help. Number 2 is the armrest battle that nobody wins, and flight crews hate getting dragged into it. Passengers regularly flag down crew members to mediate armrest disputes with strangers sitting next to them. The crew has no authority to reassign armrests. They cannot force another passenger to move their elbow. Getting called over to referee a seating argument is both uncomfortable and a complete waste of time they don't have. Sort it out yourself, or simply accept the minor discomfort. Either way, leave the crew out of it. Now here's something that triggers genuine frustration at cruising altitude. Number 3 is treating the galley like a social lounge. The galley is the crew's workspace. It's where they prepare meals, store equipment, and take brief moments to decompress during what are genuinely exhausting shifts. Passengers wander back there to stretch, to chat, to hover while asking endless questions, or to stand around because they're bored. It's not a gathering space. It's not a break room for passengers. Walking back there uninvited disrupts the crew's workflow, and honestly, invades the only small space they have to themselves on a 10-hour flight. Let's keep the momentum going because number 4 is the big one. Snapping fingers or clicking your tongue to get a flight attendant's attention. This happens constantly. Passengers don't even seem to realize they're doing it sometimes, but the crew absolutely notices. Flight attendants are trained professionals. Many of them have medical certifications, safety training, and years of experience managing crisis situations mid-flight. Being summoned with a snap like you're calling a pet is degrading in a way that most passengers genuinely don't intend, but land hard regardless. Make eye contact, raise your hand, or simply wait until someone passes. A small shift in how you signal makes an enormous difference in how the interaction begins. Number 5 is a hygiene issue that nobody wants to talk about but absolutely needs to. Walking around the aircraft barefoot. This one is almost universal on long-haul flights, and flight crews are horrified by it every single time. Airplane floors, particularly around the lavatories, are not clean surfaces. The liquid you occasionally see on lavatory floors is not water. Flight attendants have shared that the thought of passengers padding around in bare socks or bare feet and then placing those feet on seats or tray tables is genuinely revolting to them. Keep your shoes on, or at minimum wear the socks. Protect yourself and respect the shared environment everyone is living in for the duration of that flight. Number 6 might actually surprise you because it seems polite on the surface. Handing your trash directly to a flight attendant during meal service or between service rounds. Here's the problem. When flight attendants are working their way through the cabin with drink carts or collecting trays, they have a system. They have specific bags for specific types of waste. When a passenger thrusts a half-empty coffee cup or a balled-up napkin toward them while their hands are already full, it disrupts that entire system and creates a minor but genuinely annoying juggling act. Wait for the crew to come to you with a trash bag, or hold on to small items until they do. It takes approximately 2 extra minutes, and it keeps everything organized. Number 7 is one that surprises people most when they hear flight crews talk about it. being overly chatty during boarding and deplaning. Flight attendants standing at the door during boarding are not there to make small talk. They're counting passengers, watching for suspicious behavior, monitoring the boarding pace, and running through mental checklists that directly relate to your safety. Every time a passenger wants to have a full conversation about their destination, or compliment the uniform, or ask about layover logistics, the crew member is being pulled out of a focused mental state they need to be in. A warm smile and a thank you as you exit is genuinely appreciated. A 10-minute conversation while 40 passengers are trying to board behind you is not. Here's the thing that ties all of this together. Flight crews are not servers. They are not customer service representatives in the traditional sense, and they are not there to absorb whatever social energy a stressed or bored traveler throws at them. Their primary function is your safety. Every single thing that pulls them away from that function, whether it's unnecessary call button presses, galley loitering, or barefoot bathroom trips, chips away at their ability to do the job that actually matters most. The best passengers are the ones who fly as if they understand this. They're low maintenance, they're considerate, and they treat the crew with the same respect they'd extend to any skilled professional doing a demanding job in a difficult environment. If you've ever done any of these things, genuinely don't stress about it. Most passengers have, but now you know. And knowing changes how you fly. Drop a comment below telling me which one of these you're guilty of, because I already know at least one of them is making you cringe right now.